Hey guys, I am going to kind of give you an idea of how to create your iMovie trailer for your project, and then I will actually create one and show you a finalized project. So you're going to start with using your iPad and going to iMovie. And when you get to iMovie, you have you're going to click the plus sign because that's where you're going to start a new project. And then you have your two options. You can choose movie or trailer. For this particular project, we're doing the trailer. It's a little bit simpler. Things are kind of already pre-done for you. Movie is a little bit more involved, so we're going to do the simpler route for this particular assignment. So once you collect the trailer, here's the really neat thing is you have all of these options for themes that you want your story to exemplify, how you want it to look and sound. Each one has its own type of music. It has its own type of coloring, so that just works for you. But your story, whatever you choose for it to be, however you put it together, it needs to match your theme as best as possible. So you wouldn't want to choose something that's serious and then maybe put it in the fairy tale trailer, because then that obviously doesn't match. They do have a narrative theme that you could use if it works for you, whether you are creating your story from scratch, a fictional story, whether you're basing it off of true events that have happened maybe in your life, or whether you're doing it completely on yourself with an autobiography. Whatever works for you, you pick your theme. So I'm just going to show you real quick. If I were to pick, let's say retro, let me show you a little bit of what this theme is like. So you test them out. You can see how it's going to start. You would manipulate the title. You would change all of the wording. You would figure out what you need for your footage and for your photos. As you can see, and you just kind of put it all together, create your own narrative, your own story. You should be able to introduce your characters. You should be able to introduce kind of the main point of the story and what's happening. It should be easy to follow. The growth takes place from start to finish. Setting, character, the rising action, falling action, all those different things. That's a simple one where it only has really one cast member, and that's probably one of the shorter ones of the movie trailers. The other ones have a little bit more involvement to them, which would probably be better for your story, but hey, it's entirely up to you. It's your creation. So let's pretend that I'm going to create this particular trailer because I like this theme and it matches what I'm going for. So I'm going to hit the create button in the top right hand corner. This is the important part that you really need to focus on. This is a whole separate grade. Your outline kind of outlines all the different pieces that you need. If you fill in the credits, this is where you would give yourself credit. This is where you give credit if you involved anyone in your story that's real. Obviously your characters, you have somebody play them, so it's just like the credits in a movie. And so you need to give credit where credit is due always. If for some reason you take footage or a photo that is not something you video recorded or snapped with your iPad, then you pulled it maybe from stock images or something off of Google, then you must put that source down in your credits in order to not plagiarize those photos or that image or whatever it is that you borrowed. That's very, very important. Okay, so look at the storyboard. Your storyboard is how you kind of create your story. So you can take this anywhere you want it to go. It kind of shows you what the shot's going to look like. So it's a medium shot. So as you can see, the person standing there is going to be in the video from a little bit below the waist up. So it's not just a headshot, it's a medium shot. And so you choose who you're going to put into there, and then you can change the wording to make it fit. This one was then the evil, so this was the teddy bear for the second shot that was done. It pulls your photos and your videos in. If you notice over here, I'm moving it on the left-hand side. That's where you're going to pull in your footage and your photos and the things you need to use. So that's why it's really important and key that you go ahead and use your iPad to film whatever type of storyline that you're going to create once you've picked your theme and you know what you need in order to pull it in, and then you'll simply drag and drop and it'll start filling in for you and you'll get to start to see a final project. Okay, so if I were to come over here and pick a Bach memory, and these are from a really long time ago. So some are photos, some are videos that I recorded. So I'm going to pull in this particular video and I'm going to go ahead and so you can see what it looks like up here in the view screen. And so that if you wanted to use whatever you have here, so you can video. This is me actually after I climbed up the pole to stand on the platform and to fall off and come down the zip line. And if you don't know, I am scared to death of heights, and so that was a huge thing for me. But so you can pull whatever part from the video you want, and you'll be able to capture those images and those footages and put them in. It tells you how many seconds you need and all of those types of things. You will not have any sound. You cannot manipulate the music. It's already preset based off the theme, but you can insert your own video footage in your photos. And as you can see, it walks you through. You need an action shot, you need someone standing, you need a close-up. So it helps navigate you through how to put your trailer together. And then when you want to change what it says, you just touch on it and it brings up the text box so that you're able to delete and put in whatever you want it to say. So it's really that simple. The biggest part is picking your theme and making sure that it's going to work. Figure out your storyline and create your storyboard, because your storyboard is huge. And so this would be where you take a sheet of paper or you take a screenshot of this and put it in your notes so that you can write beside it, and then put what type of shots or what type of things you need to record in order to create this so that it develops your story. And you will turn your storyboard in. You will do screenshots. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to have you upload your storyboard yet, but I think what I'm going to have you do is when you upload your video, I should be able to open your storyboard. I haven't double checked that yet to make sure, but that will be up and coming. But this way you can get started on your narrative writing project that will be due in the next few weeks. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. But again, go through, pick your theme, figure out what you want to do, what your story is going to be about, and then the rest is right there and easy to go. And then you can view it, and make sure when you title it, you give it an actual story title, because your name will show up in the credits as the director and the creator. So that's how, even though it'll be attached in Schoology anyway, we will have your name attached that way. So you do not need to put your name in the title. It needs to be a story title, just like if you were reading a book or watching a movie. All right, I am going to go and create for you my own narrative and add that as well so that you can see one already completed. Good luck, guys.